Sheviit, Perek Aleph, Mishnah Gimel. That's the third Mishnah in the first chapter of Sheviit. In the previous Mishnah, we have discussed the idea that the question was, Ad ematay chorshim b'sdei ilan. Up until what point can a person, in the times of the Mishnah, while the Beit HaMikdash was standing, could he plow in his sdei ilan, in a field of trees before Sheviit? And Beit Hillel said just about until Shavuot time. And that's what we decided. We paskin like Beit Hillel, while the Beit HaMikdash is standing, that it wasn't until Shavuot time. And all these Mishnah are discussing this time frame, i.e. this period of time when the Beit HaMikdash stood. Okay, so this is according to the issue, even though it's not longer relevant to us halachically today. So then we said a sdei ilan was kol shlosha ilanot lebeit sa'ah. If you have 3 trees in a beit sa'ah in 2,500 square amot, if you have 3 trees, actually, if you think about it, the trees would be much, much, much smaller than this. 3 trees in 2,500 beits in a square amot, they should be like that, okay? And they could produce kikar tveila, a fig cake of shishim maneh be'italki, which we said was about 24 kilograms, 60 Italian maneh. Okay, so our Mishnah is a continuation of that Mishnah. What if I don't have fig trees in there? What if I have a different kind of tree? Can I still plow the entire area, or can I only just plow around the trees themselves up until Shavuot? Says the Mishnah, Echad ilan sirak. So this rule of the trees applies both to ilan sirak, Echad ilan ma'achal, whether it is a non-fruit-bearing tree, just a regular ilan sirak, non-fruit tree, or it is a fruit tree. You look at all the trees as if they are fig trees. We have fig trees around Yad Binyamin. Beautiful. On my way from my house to Shul, somehow the Moatzah planted these beautiful fig trees. Fig trees, if they're good, they could produce just huge amounts of fruit. So therefore, the Mishnah saw this as a kula, as a leniency, because imru. I'll explain. We'll read the rest of the Mishnah. If the tree of that size, i.e., if a similar ilan tzrak, assuming, let's say, this tree was a te'ina tree, was a fig tree, it could produce a fig cake of 60 mana italki, i.e. 24 kilograms, 50-something pounds, then choshin ko be'etzah b'shvilan. Then you can plow the entire thing. But pachot mikan, but if it's less, en choshin lahem ela litzorkan, then you can only plow for the need of the tree, as we said, the amount of space for the tree itself, plus the width of the oran, which is the picker. Okay? So we see that as a kula, and the Bartenura says, we see, ro'im kol ilan bifnei atzmo, im ilan shel te'ina ki yotzei ba'ya oser kikar dveila. If a similarly sized tree would make a kikar dveila, okay? V'lama shi'aru b'te'ina. Why specifically fig trees? Al sheperoteha gasim. It makes relatively large fruit. It's not an olive tree. Olive trees makes a ton of olives, but they're small. So it makes a lot of fruit. It makes a lot of fruit. So the Chachamim were looking to be mekel, to be lenient, and allow a person to plant his entire Beit Sa'ah, the entire area of the Beit Sa'ah, up until Shavuot, before the year of Shemitah. We'll stop here. If you have any comments or questions, please contact me at rspolter@gmail.com. I will dedicate the learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a great day.